as you're roaming around really the country and you're in support of the second record, A Strange Case of, you're 2 singles in at this point. You hit #1 with the first one. You're on the second one now, Freak Like Me. It tastes pretty good, doesn't it?
It's very
tastes
cool.
pretty good at #1.
It tastes great.
You know, it's just a great moment. You know, we
Yeah.
find ourselves
Smells
looking at
great.
each other like, "Can you believe we're still doing this?"
It smells like
crazy.
bacon in it.
But I have to say, you guys are you're doing it right from the standpoint of it's overnight can't sustain anything. You know this this TV generation of star. You guys chugging it out there on the road and doing what you've been doing. It's gotta feel more authentic, more feeling Grammy action happening too.
Yeah,
know?
Grammy
The
note.
funny thing with this band, it seems like anything we've ever wanted to do or wanted, or you know, whenever we're ready to do it, it's usually about a year away before it actually happens. Everything just goes kind of slow-mo, but it's always going up, you know, it's always
It's a
climbing.
slow ride.
Sure.
We try to tell that to bands starting out because we've seen so many great bands like quit after 3 years, and I'm like, man, we were a band for 8 years before we even got signed, man.
Right.
It's like it really is, not to sound cheesy, but it is about the journey, and it's about the chasing after opportunities, and there's no real end to it. There's no real end goal, like we're gonna be the biggest band in the world. You know, it's not about that. It's about the day to day.
The journey
Like
is the
being
destination.
able to do what you love with the people you love. That's the best thing ever. You know, I mean, for heaven's sake, we did our first headlining tour overseas. We did a world tour this year. You know, and just to be able to look at these guys and be like, oh my god.
What's that like playing? What's that like playing in Europe for the first time? Did you ever go over there before that?
Yeah, we've opened up for people over there, but this was our first time doing our show around the world, all across the pond. So.
Secret Weapon, Fresh Herbs.
Yeah, man.
Just like that. Look at that nice color scheme you got going there.
Gorgeous.
You got that. It's a boom shot. It's a yellow palette. Boom shot. Boom shot. Get it in there. Yeah. That's what she said. Flip.
Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh.
Wow, look at that golden
amazing.
brown. Take a little bit of this.
I didn't realize I was this good at making omelets.
So yeah, RJ's like been standing there.
Boom shot.
So you're coming out on the road with us, right?
This is what
breakfast
I
every
wanted to
morning?
do, and the reason that I'm here in Nashville is because I took this job. What I was planning to do was I went to culinary school. I bailed 5 months in to take this gig, but what I was planning on doing was getting a nutrition gig for some band on the road and just start like having kind of more of a functionary mobile setup. A little more ingrained than this, and a lot more healthy than the gob of oil that you got rocking the plate in front of you here. But why don't we grab that plate right
How
there?
about that, 1029? You were his second choice.
That ain't bad. That ain't that bad.
You want to put the
Better than third.
You want to go
Absolutely.
That's awesome.
Let's go. We're gonna go omelet
boss know
first. That's what they pulled me out of there.
Actually, yeah, scoop it. I don't want to see the oil on there.
Scoop scooper.
Scoop a loop.
Look at that. Get some, look, get some,
This is what you can pull on the road.
There we go.
All right. Final.
Josh, we could get a little guy like this.
I actually, for Christmas this year, got a travel skillet
Well, where the hell
and
is
a
it?
travel
Josh?
crock pot.
This
Yeah,
is
a travel crock pot too. But I couldn't, I flew into the show.
You had
so-
one job.
This is what I call Sunday Southern brunch for me at my place is an omelet, 3 strips of bacon, and some hash browns.
Love it.
What I like to do to add a little coloring, if I want to, is take some tomato, pop it on the side or on over here,
It is
and you
Sunday.
have on a Sunday. Should we make another one?
Sunday afternoon.
Just to give the contrast.
Oh, I'm already Eddie in it.
Maybe
Excellent.
a couple herbs too, you know. Stop! Get in there. Boom shot.
We should scoop up a little bit of that bacon grease.
Bacon grease.
Throw it in the egg pan.
Boom shot.
Claw.
That is home plate ready for
Grab
grubbing.
a tray.
Just mix this.
Yeah. So basically what I'm doing here is I'm going to take some of this bacon grease, just grease
Gonna
it,
get
grease
southern.
it, bacon. And we're just gonna drizzle it. We're gonna drizzle it
Great
on there.
call. That's a good flavoring.
Boom, Jetta. Take some spices. Throw them in there. More spices. There we go. Get that in there.
You know, when you're at the end of the year and you're going through your receipts for taxes and trying to find stuff that you can write off, what we notice is the majority of everything that we do and everything we spend our money on, our hard-earned money, is food and beer. So
we never
this
turned
is
down
very
free
exciting.
meals.
This is very
We're
exciting.
scavengers.
Now, when you're saying your food, is food primarily coming from a restaurant, or is it stuff that you guys
Lo-
can go
like
make?
lo-
and
no,
do
like
your-
local local food, like going out.
Yazoo and
yes.
Pancake Pantry.
Yes.
Sure. Oh, great. Good call. Pantry.
Yeah, man.
Pancake Pantry.
There's a line around the block every time we went.
Pancake Pantry and Waffle House. Battle.
And when you're grilling up chicken, are you cutting the grizzle off, or are you just going, I don't care? You marinate it, or you?
Yeah, we
fat's
marinate
sometimes
it,
really
yeah.
nice.
Rub it.
Sit
Love
it,
that.
Yeah, I
you
just
give
did
it
a,
a rub, maybe stick it in, a teriyaki or something 30 minutes before.
Yeah, I just made a really good
Throw it on.
homemade honey mustard, like spicy mustard, honey,
Yeah.
a little teriyaki, a little cheese, and some jalapenos on top, really good, baked chicken, and then
Sounds great.
broiled vegetables, it's really good. It's like, what was it, Brussels sprouts and broccoli.
Okay.
So good.
That's a
Trader
fluffy.
Joe's, it's like living in
That-
LA
The
trying to
reason that
trying
one's
to
falling
eat cheap.
apart is because RJ. RJ messed
Is
it up.
because.
Yeah.
The bacon grease.
But it's gonna taste so much better.
Let's plate one more here. It's gonna have that solid. It's gonna have that solid taste. There's no
Plate
question
dough.
about it.
Plate dough.
All right.
Thank you.
Bacon slides up. We try to get ourselves as much of a
Hot plate spark dough.
we try to get ourselves as much of a non-bacon grease type of bacon on there, but there's so much flavoring to it that sometimes it just makes sense to
We just put it on the
leave
eggs.
you
Put it
know?
on there.
Absolutely.
Leave it.
Yummy.
Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful.
We do that. Let's grab our last little bit of hash brown here.
Fermented to
We got ourselves our hot plate of what I like to call, at the end of the day, cooking with. It's our Sunday segment. We try to do this down here in the Advanced Financial Acoustic Den, cooking with every single band. We want to thank Halestorm, we want to thank Atlantic Records, and thank everyone at Malice in Mind for hanging out with us today and doing Cooking with Halestorm. Who will be our next band? What's going to be the next ingredient that goes in the omelet? Stay tuned at 1029thebuzz.com.
Boom chow.
Boom chowder.
Boom chow.